What's up YouTube? My name is Joystick Overwatch. I have a brand new top 5 tips video for you today. This is kind of a special video. I'm going to be talking about tips about controller on PC. As you guys know, I'm a top 500 controller player on PC, and I have been for like the last 14-15 seasons. And I've been meaning to drop this video for a long time to help people that want to use a controller on PC that maybe came from console like I did. I used to play Xbox and I moved over to PC. So let's get started. Number 1, I want to talk about the fact that there is no aim assist on PC. That seems like kind of a scary thing to most people, and they just immediately probably want to learn mouse and keyboard right off the bat, which I understand. But you need to know that there is absolutely zero aim assist on PC, and there's no options for it whatsoever. So if you ever plug in your controller on PC and you are like, why is my aim not as good as it used to be? It's because there's no aim assist. Yes, so if you want to get good with this fact though, you have to play a lot and you have to grind a lot. It took me roughly about 1 season of using my controller on PC to finally get used to the fact that there's no aim assist. But at the same time, it'll make you a better player and it'll make you better at tracking. It kind of forces you to become good at aiming, especially with controller on PC. So just know that, yes, it'll be rough at first, but you'll get better. So make sure with the fact that there's no aim assist that you're playing heroes right off the bat that you feel comfortable with and that you're confident with your abilities. So when I first moved over to PC, I started just mainly only playing Reinhardt because I knew that was my best hero, and I got used to the fact there's no aim assist right away, and it wasn't a big deal. And then eventually you just forget that there's no aim assist. Nowadays, I'm playing and I don't even realize it anymore. And honestly, I don't even want aim assist anymore at this point. I've been playing on PC with the controller for so long that I'm so used to not having it that I don't need it anymore. Number 2, I want to talk about finding a good sensitivity. Honestly, the best thing to do is usually to stick what you're used to. If you move from PS4 or Xbox and move over to PC and want to try the controller on PC, just stick to what you had before and then tweak it little by little. Don't make drastic changes because that'll just mess you up even more since there's no aim assist, like I said. But find a sense that you like. I prefer higher sensitivities on a PC just because it feels like kind of like a higher pace on PC, and I need my mobility as much as possible. So I like to run 100 vertical, 100 horizontal on almost every hero. Sometimes it goes up and down a little bit depending on how I'm feeling on if I'm a tank or support, but for the most part I like to run the highest possible sensitivities. And then I also run 100 aim smoothing. On top of that, it'll be dual zone. So those are the main settings I like to run for almost every hero. I have another video coming with updated sensitivities and stuff, but for the most part, 100 vertical, 100 horizontal, 100 aim smoothing, and dual zone is usually what I like to rock. Number 3, I want to talk about what controllers to use on PC. I get this question asked a lot in my stream. It's probably the most popular question, actually. The most popular command in my channel is what controller do I use? So I use a Razer Wolverine Ultimate controller, which I will pull up right here. It might be a little bit hard to see, but this is the controller. It's made by Razer. They make a lot of PC products, a lot of mouse and keyboards and stuff, but they made an Xbox controller that works on PC. So I love this thing because not only is it very durable the way it's built, the buttons feel very nice. They have trigger locks on the back, so you can lock the triggers so you don't have to press them down all the way. That's one of the best features about it. Not only that, is it fully wired connection through USB. I don't have to worry about batteries or anything like that. So it's a super nice controller. I highly recommend it. I'll leave a link in the description with this controller if you want to purchase it yourself. I highly recommend. My name is Joystick and I highly recommend this controller. So there are other controllers that you can use, the Scuff is a pretty popular one, or the Xbox Elite. I don't really mess around with any of those controllers. I've heard good and bad things, but they are good alternatives, and honestly, just play what you like and play what you're comfortable with. That's your best bet. Number 4, I want to talk about what are the best heroes to play with a controller on PC. I get this question a lot, and I highly recommend any main tank hero. Reinhardt, Winston, Orisa, Wrecking Ball. Those heroes don't require a huge ton of aim slash mechanical skill in a sense, rather than they require more game sense, positioning, and that sort of thing. So that's why I was already a main tank player before I moved from Xbox to PC, so kind of that shift was really easy to like pick up those heroes right away on PC. So I do recommend those. Off tanks are good with controller and PC. If you're good at tracking though, if you're not very confident in your tracking, I would like wait to learn the off tanks until you get used to the no aim assist factor and all that. I run off tanks nowadays on PC because I am confident in my aim, and I feel like I can still compete at the top 500 level even with no aim assist and the highly tracking demanding heroes. So DPS are kind of hard to run. I mean, it's just comes down to how good you are with aiming wise. Like Widowmaker, it's really tough. McCree is tough, but you can get away with like Doomfist, Torbjorn, Pharah, Junkrat, that sort of thing. It's just really depends on like how you are as a player. But the majority of the supports are also viable. So like you can run Brig, Ana's a little bit tougher, but you can run Ana, Mercy, Moira, Lucio. These heroes you can definitely play with controller and PC, no doubt. So don't be afraid to run your favorite heroes. Just make sure that you're confident in your gameplay and you will improve. Number 5, I want to be talking about just know what you're up against on PC. Just know that like everyone around you is probably using a mouse and keyboard. So once you plug in your controller on PC, you have to accept that fact and know that like you have to be on top of your game at all times. These are players that are either really mechanically gifted, they are really, they've been on PC for a long time, they can aim, right? That was one of the things that like really separated what console was to PC. On PC, people can aim very, very well. So you have to be confident in your abilities, but you have to be on top of your game at all times, especially with the controller. You have no aim assist, so it's on you to be as strong of a player as you can at all times, and making sure that you're consistent and make sure you can do well. So I just want to say that controller on PC is not for everyone, okay? There's a reason why there's not that many people that use controller on PC. A lot of people have different like FPS experience, like CSGO, that sort of stuff. They have different backgrounds, but I happen to come from Xbox. A lot of people come from Xbox, move over to PC, or like PS4 to PC, and they like question like, should I use my controller on PC? And I say give it a try. Honestly, I didn't at first, and I thought I was gonna use a mouse and keyboard when I moved over to PC, but then I got frustrated one game, plugged in my controller on PC, and guess what? I went from platinum to grand masters in 4 days with my controller on PC, right? It's very doable, and I've been top 500 for the last like 15 seasons with the controller only, and I almost hit rank 1 on PC with the controller. Okay, I'm telling you that it does work and it is viable. I almost hit rank 1, 4600 peak, by the way. Not trying to flex, but that'll be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, but I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.